Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is a special edition of WildCard Weekend on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the New England Patriots and the...
What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Past the 20. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And let's look here at the Houston offense.
So many weapons on this offense, and we've seen them all season long score from any point on the field. But we all know playoff football comes down to playing smart. The game slows down.
The Pats are going to get there, and down he goes.
Sack, baby! Sack, baby!
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. From the gun, Gowdy. Complete to Dorsett. And he'll be brought down well short of the 1st at about the 9-yard line. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Now the Texans are going to call on the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick is indeed good. And it's now 3-0 Texans. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
So out comes the Patriots offense as they'll get their first shot at things here. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
What I enjoyed this week is that you were asked to talk to his offensive center before the game and find out a little bit more about him and what the relationship is. And that was a pretty positive story, wasn't it?
Yeah, and really what I took away from that is just how it has permeated throughout the entire offensive line, the relationship they've had. It's really a group that's in sync.
They care about him. That's the thing. They really care. And when you care that much, you're going to play that much harder for him and give him a better chance to lead the team that wins.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He finds his running back, Mixon. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was. the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
We want it. Come get it.
Off the play fake. Dowdy. Dorsett making the catch. A big seam, and he might go all the way. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 78 yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
This will be fielded at the 6. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And now out come the Patriots. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Now let's give you a look here at the New England offense.
And what a tough environment to roll into. On the road, playing one of the better teams in the league, obviously, because this is the playoffs. So what do teams talk about? Bringing their own momentum, bringing their own energy on the road, because you know you won't get any from the home crowd.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. It's caught. Jones. His first catch of this wild card game, and it's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Patriots.
Mixon with a first down carry. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. They're going to look to throw. Looking downfield for Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels. And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Defensively, here are the starters for New England. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
This defense has a lot to be proud of coming off of the game they played last week. When you only give up 14 points in a game, not only do you give your team a chance to win, you fully expect to win because you figure your offense is going to score more than that.
16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate, as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And an alley to run. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. On third down, Dowdy. And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack. DeForest Buckner in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line ready to go. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
23 yards on the tuck and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. 10-0 the score after one on EA Sports. He'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one, a first down pickup of 8. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. The Patriots into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 at the 19. Now Joe Mixon. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll set up a throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 8 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half.
Obviously, Brandon, they couldn't get it all back with just one score, but that touchdown chips into the lead, and now it makes the comeback a little bit more manageable.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So that drive, 80 yards, 9 plays. And it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was brought down by Ben Burkirby.
44 is the mic.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw on third down, Dowdy. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, You're really almost discrediting their work.
Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Patriots take over. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Rolling to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This complete to Jones. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he... The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And a short 3-yard pickup gets them up to the 15. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go. On 3rd down, Dowdy.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Check.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down. Dowdy looking middle, and that's complete. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Operating from the gun. Dowdy looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the run, this is Hunt. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Dowdy. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. This quarterback now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. Dorsett's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll try to run with Hunt, and he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 4. And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
That backs them up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th. Now, they couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
Still a little bit of time left here in the 2nd quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that, and we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The last completion actually lost a yard, so now they'll need to convert on 3rd down. Now back to throw. Steps away. He may try and run for this. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. They'll throw now on the final play. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Fielded about a yard deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. They'll get this out wide to Taylor. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. On the move, and the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
15 line. 15 line. Double time. Hey, 2.
Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses. Under a heavy rush. flash, and down he goes. Montez Sweat. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. They've done a good job on these receivers, pretty much held them in check. They're a little too close for comfort.
And you're always looking for a play to get you going, right? You're looking for someone to make one. But maybe this penalty, this pass interference call, that can help shake them loose.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Throwing again. Dowdy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. There was the pressure you were talking about, force the incompletion.
And it doesn't always have to end in a sack, does it? Sometimes you can make a good play by forcing the incompletion with the pressure. A short game that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Here's a 2nd and 7. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. A gain of 32 that time.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. On 1st down, Dowdy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. Throwing on 1st down, Dowdy. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 4 yards out. And the Texans push further out in front. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps.
Touchdown, Texans.
Set, ready? 8,
The
lead.
Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Now a play fake here on first down. Safarian Jenkins has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. And that'll be incomplete.
Said it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
Patriot first down.
On 1st down, Mixon, and they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. 20! Jones has it. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 14. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. It's Mixon on the counter. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 14 yards out as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. Following the botch PAT, they're set to kick this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run again with Hunt. Wiggles free. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Looking left sideline, it's complete.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, of that marker. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Mike, 58, right there. I got it.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21.
Ready? 50, play. Get him, boys.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back to throw here. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Blake Martinez. New England on 3rd down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 15. They'll look to throw here. It's caught. Jones. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a throw here to his running back. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
That one a first down pickup of 8. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 42-yard line. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And a nice gain of 21 yards. They'll set up a throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. They'll roll him out right. He may try and run for this. Oh, no, he lost the football. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Ready up. Go 58 to the mic. I got you. Pump. Tight left. Easy. 4 down. Get it.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. On 2nd and goal, 1 man stands in the backfield, and that's Mixon. Now Jones. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. You got to think this is likely 4-down territory anyway, but they'll try to punch it in now on 3rd and goal. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now this offense about ready to take over again. And right now they're just looking for a little more cushion, trying to make this a 2-score game. Points here would go a long way, obviously, to propelling them into the next round.
And this is where the head coach, offensive coordinator, they've had to set a tone all year long about what they do on offense. So most teams want to stay in attack mode, but you have to do it with some bit of caution, don't you? Because you can't come away with no points. You need these points here in order to feel a lot better about where they are in this game.
But this time of the year, playoffs, game of this magnitude, this is what we hope for.
Yeah, it's exactly what we hope for. You want to run your offense cautiously, but not so cautiously that you just give it up.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The offense on third down tonight, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical third down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. It hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Looking to throw. Dowdy. Looking sideline, incomplete. The Texans on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and forever. Back to throw. Dowdy. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll bring up 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now Jones throwing on first down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing, Jones. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. They go play action here on first down. Dorsett's got it, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 34. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. They run again with Hunt. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, We'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Hunt. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. That one looks like he'll throw here. And Lewis has it, the tight end. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Hunt, and he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They go down to a knee, and that will do it. They are moving on here in the playoffs.
Brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick is good. And that will make this a 9-point lead. Their season ends here. A tough way to go out.
And the goal was to not just get to the wild card game, which they did, but to win it. And so now, how negative do you look at that? They got there, had an opportunity, and for some teams, they have to lose games like this before they learn how to win them in later seasons.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaw.